One of the most exciting things about being in the UAE is the advancement in technology, whether that's construction of different resources, whether it's buildings, whether it's different transport. And one of the most exciting are Sharjah's electric sky pods, which could be transporting shipping containers and also passengers across the UAE. To talk more about this is the Chief Executive of Usky Transports, Oleg Zaretsky. Thank you very much for coming in to Talk 100.3.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. So this is amazing. So talk us through this. This is a shipping container terminal which you've got located up at the Sharjah Research and Technology Park, and you're hoping to have these pods up and running as a test site in December along a 2-kilometre track.
Exactly. Actually, we have one passenger track that is already running. It's 400 meters track. Mm-hmm. It is a passenger track, and it was built with the purpose to get certification and approval.
Okay.
We understand that this is very much important for future commercial projects, and now anybody can come and can see the transport of the future.
I love that
So,
name.
yeah, we call it Welcome to Board the Future. So it means, and we welcome school excursions and institutional tours to show people. They will see the real future of transport. And beside of this, we are building 2.4 kilometers line that will carry containers. So container, fully fledged container, for 20 foot, 40 foot. The total weight of machine with container will be around 50 ton, and it will travel above the ground with the speed 120 kilometers per hour, just on the very thin rails, what we call suspended string rails.
Okay, and how does this technology work? 50 tons going at 120 clicks per hour. We were talking of a massive amount of mass being transported.
Engineering. This is engineering, and the whole technology is based on inventions and all life work of Dr. Anatoly Unitsky, who is UAE resident, and people maybe they don't know that they live with the real visionary of the future. I want to present the book to radio that was written by him, and I think that you will get more information about this.
Well, Oleg has just presented us with an extraordinary book here, and this is a very heavy book, actually, personally signed, saying we are building the future.
Yes.
This is incredible. When it comes to the pods, is there a difference in speed between the passenger and the cargo pods? Are they going to be travelling at different speeds?
Yes, mostly the passenger pods, they travel with the speed up to 150 kilometers per hour. And the containers, they travel with the speed up to 120 kilometers per hour. That is more than enough for passenger and for cargo. And of course, our main advantage is that we are times cheaper than any available transportation system with the same equals. So it means we don't talk about 15% or 25%, as usually people speak in the market. No, we are times cheaper, and we are times more effective.
Wow. So when this cheaper mode of transportation will be available, I'm sure that people would be spending a lot less, and with the fuel prices going up, this will obviously affect the common man's pocket. But what are the timelines that we're looking at in this? Then, in that case,
this is our challenge. So technically, we are ready for implementation of commercial projects, and we have huge interest coming from all over the world. I think that during Expo 2020, more than 300 different delegations and interested parties, they came to our facilities, they have seen it, and they expressed huge interest. But there are certain obstacles. Usually it's very difficult to push through something new, especially now. People are very conservatively minded.
Yeah.
This is the main problem. So the first who will break this ice, then he will get almost everything.
This is amazing.
What is your plan? I mean, you've got it set up there at that the Innovation Centre in Sharjah. Is that looking to be the hub, or are you looking to actually that's going to be the passenger hub, or what kind of? I can see you're a busy man. Your phone's going as you speak.
Of course, everything depends on our orders, commercial orders. Of course, Sharjah Research Technology Innovation Park. This is our strategic partner for development of the technology, especially in the Middle East. And we have our corporate office there, and we have the first lines, and we are developing this place that we are located in.
But are you looking, we've got Etihad Rail that's being built. Is this looking as maybe being a competitor to, say, someone who wants to travel from Sharjah to Fujairah, or are you looking for shorter trips?
For both. Actually, for both.
Okay.
Actually, for both, I'm looking for both. We are looking for both because we have different solutions. We have solutions for strategic transportation corridor, for example, that could connect Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And even we have high-speed transport for this. We have transport that can travel 500 kilometers per hour, much easier and much cheaper than, I will not talk about, and I will not call the names, but no, but it will be times cheaper, times faster, and times simpler than anything that is now proposed in the market, with the same equals, of course.
Wow. I mean, see, I was actually going through the book, while we were talking, and I saw some visuals, some drawings and everything. And the way it is all placed, it looks so sleek. It doesn't really occupy a lot of land space. It doesn't really occupy or probably require a lot of construction space as well.
This is our second advantage. Because we are cheaper, not because just we are cheaper. First of all, if you see at our rails, our rails consume 1,000 times less materials than anything else. For example, what is the weight of 1 meter or 1 meter of Dubai Metro?
A lot, I'm sure.
I don't
100 tons, maybe more.
Yeah.
And our rails that will carry containers, the weight will be around 60, 70 kg. So you can compare. We consume times less materials. That's why we are times cheaper. The second issue that we don't utilize land. It means that, for example, when we are arranging transportation corridor, we don't need to buy out land from the people. We don't need to cut jungles and trees.
Right.
We can go above.
Right.
And that is why we are, as I mentioned, we are much more effective.
So when it comes to your modelling, if I were, do you have a price in mind between what it would cost to maybe go from Dubai to Abu Dhabi?
You are talking about ticket value?
Yeah. Is that too far advanced?
It's too far, of course. And usually, ticket value, it does not reflect the cost of the project. It reflects usually the desire of the government to get money.
Okay, I understand. So at this point, what is your next stage? Are you looking for financial modelling, investment? Are you looking to lobby the government? What is the next position for you, Usky?
Our next stage is to introduce our technology to interested parties and to find governments or private entities or financial entities that will be interested to invest and to build and construct this transportation technology, where we'll be technology providers.
No, you're talking about, a while back you spoke about governments coming into play. Could this also, and I'm thinking probably 2 steps ahead from where we are today, could it become like an inter-country transportation over the seas as well?
Of course. Just imagine. When you transfer containers,
right,
the cost of moving container will be around $20 per 100 kilometers. If now you go to, I don't know, to Africa, it will cost around $1,000.
Wow.
So this is the relation.
Wow. So you're talking about 50 times lesser.
50 times less.
So roughly how big are the pods? Is it the size of a car? Twice the size of a car?
It depends. Again, it depends. We have developed more than 25 models of different pods, including cargo pods, including container moving pods, including pod for moving bulk loads like grain, sand, and of course including passengers pods, starting from pod 42 and finishing with pod 448. Again, it's impossible to put tail in front of the nose. Should go the project with requirements, and we have 600 engineers in our engineering company that they are able to tailor solution to customer demand.
This is an exceptionally futuristic idea. Is Sharjah your only test project at this stage, or any other countries? Do you have a similar plan?
We have test and certification center in Belarus.
Okay.
That is even more than in Sharjah. We have 7 lines there. We are building the first commercial line in Belarus. It's not huge, it's not small, but this will be the first commercial project. And I'm keeping fingers crossed. We are hoping to have the first commercial project in Sharjah.
Wow, this is amazing.
On these transport solutions, I'm just having a look on your website. So is it safe for me to say that the passenger will sit below the rail and then the cargo goes above the same rail?
There are different ways how to structure it. Yes, we have transport that is hanging below the rail.
Okay.
The rail. There is transport that is top on the rail. There is combination between below and top. So again, it is all depends on the particular project.
Essentially what the customer wants.
Exactly.
But then again, I mean, if the rail is built, if the string is built, as we say, will that be a single-use thing, or once it's created, it can be used as per the wish of the people or the government?
No, it will match our rolling stock, of course.
Okay.
So then, of course, we need to know from the beginning what type
What is the use
of
of it?
loads will be there. There will be containers or passengers, something like this. Another that our line gives opportunity for other services to have, for example, communication services built nearby our rail, because anyway it goes above the
Right.
ground. Our supporting towers can be used as communication towers.
Makes sense.
So we have a lot of solutions how to make combination of our technology with our providers that could be in combination with our structure.
Well, I think this is just an exceptionally exciting concept. Oleg Zaretsky, the Chief Executive of Usky Transport, congratulations on all your work so far. And hearing your passion is for this project is something so addictive. How long have you been with the company for now?
More than 2 years.
Yeah, and when you're looking at the time frame on this, so you're thinking this test site in December, and then if the order was given today, how quickly do you think we could see one of these across the UAE?
Again, when I keep fingers crossed, I don't say
You don't want to
upfront.
give me promises. All right. Well,
But passion is there, and it's, to be honest, it's not only my passion. First of all, it is the passion of Dr. Unitsky, who spent all his life trying to bring this brilliant technology, this and others, by the way, to life.
Yeah.
And what is happening now? So we are all, as one team, we have to push through.
Oleg, wonderful. Well, thank you very much for joining us on Talk 100.3. Thanks for coming in. Oleg
Welcome.
Zaretsky, Chief Executive of Usky Transport on TSB.